Hello viewers, welcome to Mesology. This video is focused on a highly specialized and evolved organ which is considered as a modified sweat gland. This is a derivative of the skin and we are focusing mainly on the mammary glands. The mammary glands are a characteristic feature of class Mammalia. It is present on either side of the anterior chest wall. It is present in both sexes, that is, males as well as females, but they are well developed in the females. They stay in rudimentary state in the males. It is a vital accessory organ in female reproductive system. It is an apocrine gland. Let us learn a little more about the structure of the mammary glands. Mammary gland is situated in the pectoral region in the superficial fascia. They extend vertically from the second to the sixth rib. Horizontally, it spreads from the external sternal borders to the mid-axillary line. Deep to the mammary gland tissue in the retromammary space is a loose connective tissue plane that gives free mobility to the gland. Below the retromammary space is the pectoral fascia covering the pectoralis muscle. Mammary gland is divided into three parts. First, the skin part, then the parenchymal part, and finally the stromal part. The skin part, which consists of the nipple and the areola. The nipple is a conical eminence situated in the fourth intercostal space. Piercing the nipple are 15 to 20 lactiferous ducts. The nipple contains richly innervated circular and longitudinal smooth muscle fibers, which erects it upon stimulation. The nipple does not contain any sweat gland, fat, or hair. The areola is the dark pinkish to brown area surrounding the nipple. It is rich in modified sebaceous glands called the tubercle of Montgomery, which is prominent during pregnancy and lactation. These modified glands produce oily secretion that prevent the nipple and the areolar area from cracking. Notably, the areola is also devoid of fat and hair. Then comes the parenchyma region. The glandular tissue is composed of branching ducts and terminal secretory lobules. One lactiferous duct drains 15 to 20 lobes. These ducts enlarge to form the lactiferous sinus before they open separately into the nipple. The milk collects in the lactiferous sinuses in response to the baby's suckling. The lactiferous ducts are arranged radially in the nipple. Then the region of the stroma. This stroma is the supporting framework of the breast parenchyma. It has fibrous and fatty areas. The fibrous stroma gives rise to septa called the suspensory ligaments of Cooper, which separate the lobes and suspends it to form the pectoral fascia. The bulk of mammary gland is filled with variable amounts of stromal fat. When we consider its function, primarily secretion of milk for the infant in breastfeeding is the most important function. It also plays an essential role in the female sexuality. Breast development is minimal and comparable in both sexes until females reach puberty. Estrogen, progesterone, and the growth hormone spurt induces greater development in the females. Prolactin's influence in late pregnancy leads to production of milk. After menopause, it regresses in size, but this is never back to the prepubertal stage, and this regression is due to the diminishing estrogen levels but never turn rudimentary. Embryologically speaking, they are ectodermal cells which start forming breasts from the fourth week of embryonic life. Beyond 12th week, the sex buds continue their growth but again grows more after puberty. The blood supply to the mammary glands. The internal thoracic artery, the lateral thoracic artery, the axillary artery, the musculophrenic artery, and the branches of the intercostal arteries supply blood to the mammary glands. In the venous drainage, there are superficial and deep veins. Valves are typically absent in the breast veins, and intramammary anastomosis are frequently observed. For the lymphatic drainage, the axillary lymph node group is the main drainage site, collecting 75 to 80% of the lymph from the breasts. The pectoral group drains most of the lymph going to the axillary nodes. The remaining 20 to 25% is drained to the internal mammary nodes. Finally, the nerves mostly agreed that the anterior and the lateral cutaneous branches innervate the mammary gland. Since mammary gland are highly sensitive to touch and temperature changes, that is why the nerves are highly present around this organ. In the next video, we'll learn about the other derivatives of skin. I hope you liked my video. Please do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends if you find it useful. Also, subscribe to my channel if you still haven't done so. Thank you for watching.